Welcome everybody. I know the video has just started, but I would like for you to pause the video here and to try to figure out the best plan here for white, as well as the best defensive tries for black. The first thing that we should notice in this position is that we are up a pawn as white. Not only are we up a pawn, but this pawn is a passed pawn. The rook on c2 is very strong because it cuts off black's king from coming to the center, where it could try to help defend against our strong passed pawn on e3. Without any pawns on the c file to help block the king from this rook, the only way for black to try to get the king into the center would be to trade rooks. But any rook trade here is going to surely be a winning king and pawn endgame for white. So our plan is now clear. We must continue to use our rook to block the king from helping out, and we'll have to use our king to help to push this pawn. So let's go forward through the game. So king f2 is the first move. And in this position here, black should be trying to figure out what is white's plan here and what is the best way to try to stop it. So our plan is very clear. We're going to start to use our king to help push our pawn up. So in this case, black should start trying to check white whenever they're about to push their pawn so that the king has to come back, and then put the rook back behind the pawn to make sure that we don't push our pawn up. Here black was unsure of what white's plan was here, and you'll see how quickly this game will turn around because of that. So black plays b6. We continue with our plan to try to push our pawn. And king b7, this is a mistake. And now we push our pawn up. And once again, continuing with our plan, just trying to bring the king in to help push our pawn. So they play the check here, king back, but now g5, which is another mistake. Now we're able to push our pawn yet again. And here, the best move again, just to bring our king in, king e4. And you can see that in what has it been, maybe 6 or 7 moves, clearly here white has a much improved position, and this game is already very close to over. So black plays on for a little bit, but our king and our pawn are not too far advanced, and 12 moves from the start, black resigned here. Thank you everyone for watching, and I hope this game helps to show the importance of having a plan and the consequences of not knowing your opponent's plan. See you next time.